就是我以前 OK， 现在我们开始吧。所以我们在第351个交警就是跟警察差不多了吗？交警，
对，它就是交通。
对，交通警察，对，所以然后
交通警察。
对，交通警察，对，然后下一个是交流，交流
嗯哼。
就是我们
对，
是现在交
交流。
流，对不对？
对，我们现在交流一些汉语水平3级的词汇。
对，
交流。
所以英
嗯哼。
语是communicate，but it means communicate
对
between people.
，communicate communication。
It's
嗯哼。
communication, but it's also not just a noun, it's like also a verb in Chinese. And then the next one
哦，
is
这个
交流。
交流呢，对，可以是一个动词，也可以是一个名词。
Yes, so it's not just
嗯，
communication, it's also to communicate. And then the next one
对。
is 交往
嗯，
也有关系跟别人，然后就是跟别人交流，然后交往，是这样吗？
对对，交往呢，那可以说男女朋友。嗯，
OK。
那我的男朋友交往了一段时间，我发现他不合适交往。
Oh, okay. 我来翻译一下。
对。
She says, okay,
嗯。
for example, with my boyfriend, I was connected with him for a while, but then I found out that he wasn't the right type of person. So, 不合适 means not
对。
acceptable. And then the next one is 交易. And I think 交易
嗯。
is just like when you buy something or just like economic transaction, right? 就是交
对
易，
对对，是这
你付
样的，
费了。
是这样的意思。嗯，对，交易。呀，那我们做一个交易，it's a deal，
It's a
对吗？
deal.
这是一个
Okay,
交易。
yes. And
对。
it's usually always an
也。
economic transaction, right? With money.
对。
Uh,
对，它也是一个贸易 economic
贸易
transaction，它也是
贸易
它也有这个意思。
对对。
对。
然后
好。
呢，就是很简单的叫，私生的叫可以
哦，
说叫
我叫 Amy，是这
对对，这
个叫吗？
样的。但是为什么他们
嗯。
说是一个介词，也有一个介词叫吗？
哦
这个
哦，这个叫吗？
对，这个叫对是一样的这个叫，但是他们说介词，好奇怪，我觉得。
哦，通常它是动词。
但是也可以，它它是动词，对不对？所以我觉得是一个
对对，它是
错误吗？
动词。
我觉得是一个错误，就是这个
对
对，不是一个介词，但是也有一个介
对。
词的
嗯，
意思吗？没有
那可能不是在现代汉语了。
不是在现代汉语了。OK，明白了。
对。
It's not okay. This
嗯，
is always usually it means to be called or it means to shout, right? To yell out or
对
something. So it has two meanings, like to be
对。
called, and sometimes in Chinese you also say 叫做is also to be called something, right?
To
叫做
be called。
Yeah.
对。
And then the other one is 叫. This is 比较的较. This is to compare, right?
哦，
Or like to
对
对比
对
right?
对
To compare.
对对，这个对，那它还有一个意思是 better。那比如说这个较好，就是说这个
叫好
is better，这个比
also
较好。对，我们也说较
OK，
好。
我不知道。
对。
OK，the
嗯。
next one is 教材.
哦。
That's teaching material,
对
right?
对
所以
对，
这
就是材
个
料。
材料 is also like material, and 教材
对
is for teaching, and like these vocabulary words are teaching material. And then the next one is 教练. 教练 is a coach, right? 比
对
比方说，我是一个风筝冲浪教练，I teach
教练。
kitesurfing.
对
嗯，
对。好， 这个教这个字呢，我们可以解释一下。你看一下这个教，它有2个读音，对不对？它一个读作教，还有一个读作教。
对，
你知
所以什么
道它们
时候
difference
要
吗？
这个一般是一个有的时候是，所以什么时候要这个发音要一声，然后要4声。
4声，对，
对
它们的区别就是，如果是1声的话，那它通常是动词，比如说我教汉语，
对对
你教
对对对
风筝冲浪。
对
那如果是教呢，它通常是名词，比如说教练、教室、
对呀
教师 teacher、教室 classroom。
所以
对
Amy 就是说she's saying today that basically that if you say 教 in the first tone, then it is going to be a verb. And then if you have 教 in the 4th tone, that means it's a noun. So that's why the tones are really important in Chinese. Now the next one is okay, this one I believe, yeah, okay, I never probably pronounced it right. It's 结实, 结实, like strong. Like
，OK，结实，对，
结实，
也是，
也有另外一个说法，也是踏实和结实有什么区别？
哦，踏实和结实没有区别。
没有区别，
踏实是这个踏实吗？踏实说的是非常的认真 ，carefully。那结实呢，说的是 strong。
strong, strong, like
对，所以他们是没有
and then
关
there's
系的词语。
then there's 强壮 right? 强壮 is also 很强 is strong, right? As well, right?
对，
所以有什么区别？就是
结实和强壮吗？
对呀。
OK， 结实和强壮我们比较起来，结实呢就是更口语化，强壮呢更 formal 一点。
OK，谢谢。
对，
然后
他们2个的意思，结实和强壮的意思是完全一样的。
完全一样的 ，they're all the same。
对，完全一样。
But the big difference is 结实 is more informal and 强壮 is formal. Okay, and then the next one is 接待。接待 is like that's the reception desk, isn't it? But it can also be a noun, a verb, right? It can be a verb as well, right?
对，都可以。
都可以。
都可以。
你可以举一个例子吗？
你来西安的时候，我和我的家人一起接待你和博雅娜。
Okay. She says when we go to Xi'an, she will pick us, like receive us or pick us up almost like, right? Or welcome us, right? To receive.
对。
Yeah. And then 接近 接 is first tone and 近 is 4th tone. And it means to be close to something, right? But 但是
对，
这样的这个词的方法，你可以举一个例子吗？造一个句子。
OK， 当然可以接近。那这个接近，那我说，这一次呢，我们的计划很好，接近成功了。
Okay.
那
It's
我也可以说
almost, right?
这段时间，对，接近，差不多的意思，快要的意思。那孩子快接近100分了，就是98分、99分，快要100分了。对，接近。
Okay, now 节约 is 省 it's like 省 right? It's to save, right?
节约节省是一样的。那我们经常说节约呢，大家会说节约用水，节约用电。
Okay. So basically, 节约 you can use it for like electricity and water. It means to save like the water or economize or save the water or the electricity. But like also for money, you would say 省, which is 3rd tone, I think, right? 省钱, right?
对。
Okay. And then
对，那
go ahead.
跟它2个相同的词就是节省和节俭。
Okay. And then the
对
next one is 结合. 结合 is to put together, right?
对对对，结合，，yeah。
To combine.
对，那我们喜欢中西方文化的结合。
Okay. And
嗯
and then 结婚 is just to marry, right?
，OK，
To get
对，
married.
结婚，
Right.
，yeah，动词，
Right. And then the next
名
one
词都可以。
Oh yeah, that's interesting how so many Chinese words they can be nouns or verbs. Not all of them, but a lot of them, right? 就是跟英语不一样的。然后我觉得有点比英语简单，因为英语就我们的语法是很复杂的。Our grammar is sometimes very complicated in English. Okay, the next one is so we already said 结束. 结束 is to end or to finish something, right? And then
对，
解决 is to solve a problem. That's a very common word, right?
解决问题。
解决问题 to solve a problem. And the next one is 解开. 解开 is to undo a knot, right?
对，解开衣服的扣子，解
Okay.
开鞋带，解开
解开鞋带. Oh, it's like to
对
untie your shoes. And then 对啊，我忘了，就是如果我要 tie my shoes，怎么说呢？
系鞋带。
系鞋带。Okay. And then
对，系鞋带，系领带。
okay, yes. 金 is gold, right? Like 金
哦，是哪
牌。
一个金？
金牌 is the gold medal, right?
哦，对，金牌。
金牌。
第2名呢是银牌，第3名呢
yes.
是铜牌。
Okay. So she says the second, like the second medal would be a silver medal, and the third would be a bronze medal. So 银牌 is a silver one, and then 铜牌 is a bronze medal, right? And then the next one is 金, and that means only in Chinese. But I usually, I think you usually say 不仅 not only, right?
对，对，不仅而且，
Do you
不
use?
仅而且，那
Go ahead. Yeah.
那仅的意思呢，就是只有。
Only 也有. Okay, just like only.
对。
And then 金，如果重复这个金，
哦，仅仅。
就是 only， 也是 only 的意思
对，
吗？
它就是 only 的意思。那仅仅一天呢，他就完成了所有的工作。
对呀。Okay, so like only in one day we will finish all of the work, right? Dream on, right? Okay, so 尽量 is as far as you can, right? As much as you can do it, right?
对 ，try your best， 尽量，我尽量完成，尽量。
Okay, 紧 is tight or strict. Like it could also mean that you don't have much money, right? How do you say that?
哪一个？
很紧, like when you don't have a lot of money, if you're using it. And then 紧张。
紧张的紧，那这个紧呢，我们说很紧 ，OK， 那这个紧有很多的意思，比如说你的衣服太小了。
It's very tight then.
对，这个
很紧。
对，这个衣服太紧了。
哎。
好，那我们有一些 oral speaking 口语，我们说我最近手头很紧。
就是这个，对。Okay.
他没有很多钱。
手头 means you're like on the money that you have on hand is just you just don't have that much. So and then you say it's 紧, which means it's very tight. So yeah, and then 紧张 is obviously when you're nervous, and that's one of the next characters. But there's another one here that is 紧急. 紧急 is urgent. Like I think in the hospital.
对，紧急。
医院有这个紧急的，对不对？有紧急的部分吗
那我们经常说一些紧急的 notification。
？Urgent notice. Yeah, an
对，
urgent
非
notice.
常着急的一些通知。那这个无论是在学校、在医院、在社区都可以，都可以，公司也可以。
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's not necessarily a good thing. So the next one is 进步, all fourth tone, and it means to progress. 你进步了，你活得进步，对不对？
对，都可以，它就是一个动词和名词。
Yes. Okay, and then 进一步.
Oh,
This
furthermore, 对吗？
just get a little better. Yeah, this is pretty. I think this is still pretty easy for me. Like I'm not really learning that much from this, but I think going over all these words is good. And hopefully it will help other people learn too. So the next one was 进展, like 发展的展. Yeah. So how would you use that one?
那我们通常大家怎么用呢？大家说这件事情的进展怎么样？
Okay.
进展。
Okay.
你们的关系进展到哪一步了？
Okay. So let me try to translate this. It would be like this thing. How has it evolved? 这件事情is like a matter, and then you say, how has it evolved? 怎么进展了, right? And then what was the other example that you gave? I guess it's just basically like evolve, right? Evolve, right?
对。对，它也是。
Go ahead.
OK， 对，进展，它也是这个progress 的意思。进展如何？进展怎么样？那 go well, smooth, everything smoothly， 我们说进展顺利，对吗？
进展顺利。Yeah, and
对，如果
smoothly.
发展的，sorry.
Yeah, I think smoothly, like in English, we rarely say smoothly in American English. I mean, you can say that, but we would just say everything went well. Like that's probably how we would say it in English. But in Chinese, you say 顺利，进展得很顺利。And 顺利 is used a lot in Chinese, but like I think like the Chinese translation is often smoothly. But if you really want to avoid like more of the Chinglish expressions, I would not say smoothly. I would say like, I mean, we do say that sometimes, but very rarely. So I could say everything went really well. That's probably what we just normally say. Yeah.
如果很慢呢，我们通常说进展缓慢。
Okay.
缓慢，一点慢。
一点慢. Okay, a little slowly. Okay, and then the next one is 近期. It means recently, right?
近期就是最近。
Yeah, 最近. Okay, that just means recently. And then 京剧 is Beijing opera. 京剧, right?
京剧.
Yeah, and then 经济 is just economics, right? 你可以找一个yeah, okay. 经济好，经济不好. The economy is good or is bad, right? The next one is 经历, and then 历 is fourth tone. It means experience, right?
对，这个词有意思了。这个词它有两个意思，一个是 through experience， 还有一个是 experience。
Okay. Oh, yeah. Sometimes it's a verb, and sometimes it's a noun, right? So what?
对，我想经历很多的事情，对吗？
That means
所以呢，这个
experience.
经历是一个动词。
Then it's a 动词.
对。
动词 is a verb. So sometimes 经历, and then also you can also say 经过, right? 经过很多东西. This is a little different. Can you say that? Or 我经历过, 我经历过.
这个不是很经过，它的意思最多的是 pass by。
Pass by, so it's different.
对，你路过了这里，你经过这里。
Yes, okay. And then
所以还是有一点不一样。
对，完全不一样。And then the other one, is 经验. 经验 is also experience. So what's the difference between 经历 and 经验？差不多吗？
它差不多，但是还是有一点区别。经历呢，它只是 emphasize 你有这个，你做了这个事情。
对。
emphasize you did it， 你做了这个事情。但是经验呢，它通常是你有一些 excuse 的一些 experiences。
OK。
是比较好的。
好的 OK。我的经验很丰富。That's good, right?
对。
It's really rich experience. OK。经营is.
经营。
That's like management,
Yeah.
right? Like, is that?
对，我经营了一家餐厅，中国餐厅经营。
Okay. So to manage, okay. Now, 精彩 is like a great. 你的表演很精彩 right? Your performance was really really great or marvelous, right? Or awesome.
对，你的人生很精彩。
And then, yeah, your life is marvelous. And then the next one is 精神. 精神 is like your spirit. Go ahead.
对 spirit。
OK。
对，精神呢，它是 spirit。那我们也说什么？它也有一点点 energy 的意思。我们说他没有精神，他今天生病了 ，no energy，没有精神。
Yeah, so 有精神 is to have a lot of spirit, and it has two it actually has two pronunciations here. It has the one which is 精 first tone, and then 神 and then second tone, and it says here spirit and mind. And then the second pronunciation is 精 first tone, and then the other one is 神, like 轻声. Is the other one like 你很有精神? Is that 轻声 or is that 二声 or is that, do people really make a difference between that? 有一个区别吗？就是这个声调的区别吗？
那我觉得它的正确的读音是精神二声。精是一声，神是二声，这是它正确的读音。但是很多的中国人读作精神。它是 neutral tone 轻声
轻声，
所以我觉得也都算对。
OK， 都算对。我也是有的时候我不清楚。OK， 然后金色就是 scenery, right? What's around you, like the natural surroundings, right? 金色很漂亮。就是这个金，然后色。
是这个金色，对不对？刚才我们说到的金牌，对吗？
金色，对，你看到的这个，你旁边的这个金色很美丽，是这样吗？
景色。
景色。
这个读作景色。
对，我的师生，我要多这个金色，对不对
？OK，
这个好吗？
是读音是要注意这个景色。
对，是三声
原
来对OK 明白了，这个景是三声，然后我有一个问题就是我的就是怎么说呢？这个我的眼镜没有，我不戴眼镜，然后我看这个词我看不到，这个是三声的，因为我的
所以看不清楚。
对，我有这个老年，怎么说老年化的这个老花，对一点，就是这个问题OK， 然后警察是一个 police, right? 一位警察，一个警察。Right, okay. Then the next one is 静. 静 is very quiet, right? But usually I heard in China, it's like 安静, right?
对，
calm.
安静。对
calm
down 平静。
And then 久 is for a long time, like 好久不见。
对。
你可以找另外一个句子跟这个久。
久久不能平静，就是很长时间都不能 calm down 平静。久久。
久久
也可以
不能
说，
平静。
也可以有一个词叫长久。
长久 that's like a very long
对，
time, right? That's a very long time.
对，希望你们一个结婚的一个很好的祝福，希望你们的婚姻长长久久。
Oh, 长长久久. That's something really nice, like in Chinese. Like, I hope your marriage lasts for a very, very long time. That's a really nice thing. And it's interesting in Chinese, like how you repeat those words, like 长长久久. Like, I think you can't translate that into English perfectly. I mean, you can find a translation, but that repetition of those characters, it's this like different than the structure of English. Yeah. So the next thing is 旧四声. That just means old, right? Or used, right? Or
旧
yeah,
哦，是 old 对吗？这个旧
old. Yeah, yes. 旧 like 旧衣服
旧，对，旧衣服旧的不去，新的不来。
啊。
旧的如果没有扔掉，那新的也不可以来，旧的不去，新的不来。
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I think I can translate this. Is this basically like this? Like if you don't get rid of your old things, then you can't have new things. That's really true. Sometimes people just, especially as people get older, they hold on to all the old things. They never want to, So I think sometimes the older you get, the more you hoard things and keep things. Okay, the next one is 旧 四声, and it means to save.
对，
Like I always heard it in Chinese with like 拯救, which means like isn't that like to save a
哦，
person too?
对，非常好，救，呀，救
Yeah,
命，save life，对吗？
save.
救
Yeah.
拯救的意思就是救，是完全一样，
是完全一样的。
对，
Okay.
完全一样。
Okay, and then the next one is 就是 means precisely, right?
哦，Yeah, exactly, it is，就是，是这个吗？
就是你 it's just you, right?
对，对，就是你，
Yeah.
非常的确定，Shirley。
Yeah. 就业 wait a second. 就业
哦，就业，
就业
对
it says take up
就
an occupation like to do a job or something. Yeah, okay.
对对对，它就是跟工作有关系。就业现在的就业，今年大学生的就业情况非常不乐观，非常
不
不好。
乐观. Oh, that's sad. Yeah.
对
For a lot of college students, their employment opportunities are not very positive. 乐观 means, so it's
对
very difficult for people. Yeah, and I think America has a lot of, something weird that is happening in America, I'll tell you, is like in America, there are lots of jobs, but nobody is satisfied with the jobs, so they're all changing. 有很多工作机会，但是很多人是找到一份工作，但是他们不是很长时间在一个地方工作上班，
对
他们在一个地方上班就是一段时间，然后以后他们就是搬家另外一个地方，所以这是一个有点不稳定，然后但是我们不是这么想，我们是想OK， 我们在一个地方就是没问题，没关系，因为我们不要怎么说换工作，就是要稳定的。但是在这里现在很多人都是觉得OK， 我可以去另外一个地方找一份工作，可能这份工作好一点。So they're thinking like, okay, I can just go to the next job, but that is causing a lot of problems in the workplace because it's 不稳定，有点不稳定，对。但是 it's not that bad. Like at least a lot of people are finding some jobs, but on the other hand, the workplace is not very stable，不稳定。然后就是其他的是举办就是举行的意思吗？是差不多。
嗯哼，对对对，举行的意思，它第一个举就是举行，办呢就是举办，就是办理，对吗？
嗯，对，
所以
办理。
他们要举办一个婚礼，举办一
OK。
个大型的生日派对，yeah，
Okay. So, they want to, they want to hold a wedding ceremony, and then, or they want to have a very big party. 派对 is a party. So,
嗯
具体
嗯，
句 is fourth tone and T is 三声 and or third
对，
tone, and then it means specific.
嗯
Was the opposite is like 抽题, right? Is that right? Or
嗯，
抽象吗？
抽象，对，
具体然后抽
嗯
象，抽象 is
对
abstract and 具体 is like concrete,
对，他
practical.
们是 opposite 相反，
Right. And then the
抽
next
象具。
one, 具有. When do you use 具有? It's like to have something, right?
那我们说它具有什么什么 blah 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 的特点，
Oh, right. 这个是书
对，就是
面语
有什
吗？
么什么的特点。
这是书面语吗？
对，书面语它其实就是有的意思。
有的意思。
对，
Okay, so what
嗯
Amy is saying is that this is really just means to have, which is 有, but it's more
嗯
formal. So it's 具有. When you use 具有, it means more. It's a more formal way of speaking than the informal way
嗯
of 有 to have. And then the next one is
嗯
剧场, and it's just the theater, right?
嗯，对，
And then
是什么剧场？
the next one is
这个
据说. I heard that a lot in Chinese.
对 according 那据说在这里我们有一个词叫听说 ，I heard。
I heard 听说 yeah 我听说 but or 据说 is like according to what I have heard. It means that
对
some people are saying that, but it doesn't mean 有一个这么说不确定性 right? It's not you're not absolutely
对
sure. You're not really sure. Somebody says this, but I'm not going to say I really believe it's true. 据说 this is going to happen, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the next one is 决定,我决定了去中国 I've decided to go to China, for example, right?
对对呀，我决定了去中国，这是一个好的决定，所以在
Yes,
这里它
yeah.
又是一个名词。
Yeah. And 我想去西安 that's it. Yeah.
欢
I
迎
would-。Yeah, I'd like to go to Xi'an. Yeah, okay, the next one is 决赛. 决赛 is the final match, right? Finals.
对对，决赛。
And then the next one is 决心. How do you use that? Do you say like 我很有决心？可以说这样吗？
这个觉醒呢，那我们通常不这样用，我们说他终于觉醒了。
Okay. Okay.
对，他经历了很多事情，他终于觉醒了。觉醒是 awakening about the thinking
Okay.
mind。
Okay.
对
And then
它是你的感觉
感觉这个是不一样的。我说的话就是心跟这个心理，我的这个发音是不对的。我觉得是不是这个你说的话就是不是觉醒，是跟我
是决心对吗？
对，决心，对。
哦，
我的
是这个决心吗？
对，是这样的。所以这是不一样的吗？
那这个呢，就是对当然这个不一样。我说我下了一个决心，这个月我要减肥10斤。
Okay, 明白了。
对。
So in Chinese, you usually say 我下了一个 决心, and it means
对，
you use 下了 is like to,
嗯，
it's basically, how would we translate that? Like, how do you translate 下了?
哦，
It means like, I
下了一
started.
个就是 make a big，
Yes, you make it. Yes, a determination.
对
It's like when you become determined to do something. So 下了
对
means
对
that you make it
对
start or something. So 决心,
对
yeah, you might think of 下 is to fall down, but it also means like you started doing
，to make，
something. So yeah,
对对对，
and then the next one is 绝对,绝对,
哦，绝对，absolutely，对吗？
absolutely. So
绝
你可以
对不行，
找一个句子吗？
啊，是什么？
你可
啊，
以找一个
我的
句子。
儿子，我的儿子每天有很多的要求，他总是说：“妈妈，我可以做这个吗？妈妈，我可以做那个。”我每天要说很多，绝对不行
啊，绝
，absolutely
对
not。
不行。
嗯，
Yeah, it's
对，
absolutely wrong. 不行 means it's not
不
okay.
可以。
Not okay. 不可以. It's not okay. No, this is not good. And 绝对不行 is like really like absolutely not, right? The next one is
对，那我们，
go ahead.
sorry，
No, you go
啊，
ahead.
我们也有一个比较 philosophy 哲学的话，我们说世界上没有绝对的对和错。
Oh, yes, I like that. In
嗯，
in
对
life there really is no absolutely right thing and absolutely wrong thing, and that's true.
对，
Yeah.
嗯，
Yeah, yeah.
对，是这
There's
样。
always different viewpoints.
嗯
Cafe is coffee, of course, right? So that's not too hard. 开发,
嗯
开发 is to is it says here development, but I think it's more like
嗯
a
哼。
动词。我觉得开发也是一个动词，不是一个动词吗？
对，就是个动词，
对他们
它就是一个
说，
动词，它其实，
对他们说一个名词，但是我觉得他们翻译的不好。然后你可以找
啊，
一个
这个不对，
句子吗？是不对的，对。
啊，对对，那这家公司呢，最近想要开发一个软件 software，
Oh yeah, so it means to develop a kind of software.
对，
软件
呀，
is software. So 开发 it means to develop, and 开发一个软件 is to create some
对，
type of software. And then 开放, 开 is first tone and 放 is fourth tone. It means to open up.
啊
And like 改革开放 is basically
啊，
opening up, right? Reform and opening up, right?
对对对对，呀，那我们说这个 exhibition 这个展览今天不开放，不对外开放，
Oh, it's not opened up. This
嗯，
exposition is not opened up to other people or
对，
public. It's not public. 开始 is
哦，
to begin something, right?
对对对，
我们开始说话,
嗯
right? Okay.
嗯，
The next one is
对，
开业. 开业.
嗯。
开业 is just to start a business, right?
嗯，对，开业就是公司呀，商场呀、商店呀都可以用开业 start business，开
Okay.
始新的商业的活动，开业，
Okay, so it could be any kind of business starting it up. And then 开展 is also develop,
嗯，
right?
对对对对，开展，那我们说开展活动，对吗？
Oh,
开展业务都
开展活动.
可以，
活动is like an activity. It could be like a formal activity. And so 开展
嗯
means to like develop or to kind of to create like an activity and to develop it, like to
嗯
make it advance. Okay, and then 看起来 is it seems like, right? It seems like.
对，看起来
It looks
，it
like.
seems like looks like，对吗？
Yeah.
看起来，嗯。
看起来很好，但是不是。看起来很好. It looks really good, but actually in reality, 其实不是. Right?
对，那个孔芙蓉，今天呢，我需要到这里了，
OK, 好的. OK,
好吗？
谢谢啊，我觉得 我学了一
那
点点，也是因为就是我很满意，学
那
更多用这个中文。
下一次我们还是下一次我们还是同样的时间吗
对，同样的时间可以啊，没有问题啊。如
？OK，
果你
好，
没
好，
问题的话，
我没有问题，我们
啊
没有
，OK，非
问题，我们
常好，
下个星期还是一样的时间
我很
再见，
感谢，
好不好？
对对，谢
嗯，
谢啊。然后
好，那我们
，OK，祝你周末
祝你
快乐。
祝你生日快乐，周末快
谢
乐。
谢啊，我五十
好，
三岁，
哦，53岁。
对，好多，
哦，我一直以为你40几岁。
不是，现在五十三岁，我，
嗯，
对对对，时间过得很快，
对，太快了，太快了，我也已经36岁了，三十六。
不是不是
对，
，OK，我们
好的，那今天我们到这里。
对呀
再见。
，OK，再见，拜拜。
好，再见。